Everyone, my name is Vito Motivation. I make a lot of motivational videos, but today I'm gonna be a little different today. I'm gonna talk about Dr. Stone, and if you don't know what Dr. Stone is, it's about a world that gets back sent millions of years. And the main character named Zankou, which is a mad scientist, but he just really likes science a lot. He's trying to rebuild the world with science. And in episode 16, we get that he becomes the chief leader of that village, which the lady with the blonde hair, I forget her name, but she knows Zankou. She knows his dad, which was like, what? And then we get a flashback of Zankou looking at the moon and complaining, why is it always following me? Which I thought was cool, because we're getting more backstory of why he loves science, what's his goals for science. And then we see his dad. His dad's a very important character, because I feel we're going to see him later down the line, maybe in the end of season 1, maybe season 2, who knows. But he talks about his passion of being an astronaut, but saying he always fails the exam, the swimming exam. And I don't know much about astronauts, but if they do, that's something that's really, really cool about them. And he says he always fails that part because his muscles always cramped up. And Zankou says, I don't care what you had to say, this is all dumb, I'm going to be a scientist, this and that, right? However, what you don't know, this guy, he might look like an a-hole, but he's really a caring person in his own effed up ways, in a good way. And then he steals a mannequin, and with that mannequin he starts putting little pads to see where the muscle nerves are, like the muscle tendons, and he does that to his best friend. And once he does that to his friend, he starts like playing around with him, starting to make him twitch to understand what makes the cramps up. So he built his dad a suit and he throws him in the pool. I thought it was like just messing around, but it actually helped him. And there was a scene where Zenkou's dad talks about he made him a suit and he didn't care if he failed. He was going to try again and again because he really wants to go to space. That's the part I thought was really cool, that he thought his son put so much effort in him because he believes in his dad. He loves his dad with a lot of heart. You could just tell. And with that, he makes it. There's a scene where they're talking about people going to space, and his dad says, Zankou, if you're watching this, I'll bring back a lot of science stuff, a lot of equipment, a lot of fun things, right? Which was dope. I thought it was cool. And, you know, he's proud of his dad. And after that, we get a scene where he goes to space with 3 other people. I'll learn their names over time, but once they get there, there's this girl called Ilian. I think I got it right. She's an American. And I think that girl is the girl from the village, the priest, the main girl, the main pretty one right there. And I looked at her, and she does a prank on them, which was funny. And then after that, she does a singing from space, which was cool. And you saw the characters from the beginning of season 1 that really like her music. But the interesting part was when Zenkou's dad and Ilya talk about the passion for music. She wants people to love music because she loved that. Because it looks like she wasn't in a good position at the time, but at the time she lets like practice and made it up there. And then we get a scene where Zankou is looking at the birds, which is like the stone birds, and that he started searching, which he was on that for a while. He was paying attention, understanding what was going on, and he was giving more details about it, saying something's fishy going on, and he's excited to see more about it. And then it cuts to that. And then the final part, the guy, Zenkou's dad, was giving him ramen to another of his allies, and then he just sees green. And what does that mean? Everybody turns into stone. And when that happens, they're going online, they're looking for people, and they just get a scene where there's nothing but people with stones, and that was just sad to them. They thought the world ended, something bad happened, and they were planning, what should we do? Should we wait? If they waited, it might die from them. But Zenkou's dad gets a great idea. Let's go back to Earth, which is saying he started it. He might be right there. He might be somewhere else in the world looking for a cure. Or he might be captured, but that scene when he said, let's go look for them, was super nice. And I'm so excited for next week. And that's the end of episode 16. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you check it out. And it's just going to keep on getting better. I'm going to do more, maybe little by little, not a lot. But thanks for watching. See you then.